We talk about this all the time, and see, this is something I struggle with, is trying to be fucking perfect. And like getting mad at myself if I'm not. And see, I would do that in different areas of my life, right? Like I've mastered knowing that I'm not going to be perfect with my nutrition and my workouts. Like that's a work in progress. But I think like Matt, like trying to be perfect with my business or my content, or second guessing all the shit that I'm doing things over and over and over again because it's not good enough. That's something I struggle with.
It's almost like that imposter syndrome in a way.
Yeah.
Which I think everybody can relate to, you know? And I think it's important that we're talking about these things too, because we're coaches, yes, but you know, we go through the same shit our clients do. We've either been through it, so we know how to handle it, how it worked for us, or we're going through it right now. And I think the transparency and just the realness that provides, I think, can help people.
Welcome to Cut the Crap with Beth and Matt, the world's #1 no bullshit health and fitness podcast.
Are you ready to cut the crap with your diet and exercise, get strong as fuck, and build a healthy relationship with food? Then you've come to the right place.
Let's go. If you'd like to support us in the podcast, join our Patreon, where you get exclusive content, which consists of monthly workouts you can do at home or at the gym, monthly challenges that are either strength, habit, or mindset based, and access to over 100 plus low-calorie, high-protein, family-friendly meals. These are all designed by a professional chef who is certified in nutrition. These recipes are already in MyFitnessPal for easy fucking tracking. New recipes are also added each week.
We believe that fitness is for everyone, so this is our way of getting you started on your health and fitness journey at a price most everyone can afford. So what the fuck are you waiting for? We'll see you in the Patreon.
Hello.
Okay, let's get to it then.
Let's fucking get to it, because Matt just pressed the recorded button. So hi.
It's on. It is on. Hi. How are you?
I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah, enough of the fucking pleasantries. We got shit to do today. Let's do it.
We are fucking busy as fuck.
What are we doing today, Beth?
We are answering anonymous Q&As from Instagram.
Yes. Which I love this feature that is out there now. I know it's not an Instagram feature, but the ability to anonymously send us questions and messages. I think that's cool because it encourages, I think, questions and comments, because maybe people were like too ashamed or something to ask a question that they feel like, oh, this might be a stupid question. But no, we encourage all questions, and we'll never shame you for asking us questions. We want questions.
I feel like I get way more questions when they're anonymous. We're going to have to do it. This is part 1. We're going to be doing a part 2 because there's so many. Thank you guys for whatever.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real here. Our podcast, we do it for our listeners, right? So what better way to help our listeners than answering the fucking questions that they need answers to, you know? Yeah. And we get questions all the time in like our DMs and for our stories. And like, yeah, we can answer those ones. Sometimes we can to the best of our abilities, but we're limited by 15, 20-second segment clips to do that. So here we have our podcast. We're going to split this up into at least 2 episodes from this and help you guys.
Yeah.
Now, Beth, would you like to do the honors with the first question? I'm nervous because I'm not nervous. I'm excited actually, because this is going to be fun. I'm sure we're going to get some crazy questions in here. I know we've already gotten a few questions where it was like, what the fuck? So
I'm going from the bottom up.
Start at the bottom. Now we here.
The first question I have is fucking hilarious. So I guess we can start it off this way.
All right.
Who was the last dude you texted? And that would be Matt, because I just told him that I set up a link for the fucking podcast. So that
literally
is
right before this. Yeah. Oh, I'm so honored. The last dude you texted.
Dude I text.
Shame on you. It wasn't your husband. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And that's really funny. Like, I know it wasn't brought up about you and me or anything, but it's funny. We get that question a lot. Like, I actually got a question one time. I did an anonymous question box last weekend, I think. And they're like, are you and Beth a couple? Because I see pictures on your Instagram of you and some other girl. And so I'm confused. And I'm like, what impression have we given you guys that we're a couple? You know, like, we're not. And like, I don't take offense to it, but also I'm just thinking to myself, why can't a fucking guy and woman be friends and work together and just enjoy each other's company like friends, and
I know,
not more be of it, you know? Because we get that question a lot. And
we do. I don't know. People like to think things, I guess.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Okay. So that was a softball. Like, you just threw up a nice softball there to get us started. So
I did.
my first question is also an interesting one. How many kids do you want to have? Well, I have one kid, a son who's 12 years old, and I only want to have one kid. So I'm done having kids. The answer to that question is one. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there.
Shit.
I'm going to throw it out there. I recently got a vasectomy, so I am not having any more kids.
Definitely fucking not.
I don't want any more, and I'm ensuring that doesn't happen. So
there you go.
I want to talk about that really quickly because I think we need to look at other ways for contraception and things like that. And I'm not trying to make this political. I'm not. It's just my stance. But like, I think, guys, it's so easy for us to get a vasectomy. Literally, I was in and out of the fucking surgery center in an hour, Yeah. It was minimally invasive. And I just feel like it is the right thing for me to do. We can't expect you women and all the women out there to bear the responsibility of contraception. So I'm like, I'm going to fucking put my money where my mouth is, and I'm going to make sure that I'm responsible. So
yeah, there you go.
There we go.
You, Matt.
There it is.
The good responsible person you are.
Sometimes.
Okay. Right. Question. This is a great fucking question. I love it. Okay. Thank you for whoever asked this. When did you two start strength training, and what motivated you to start?
Ooh, fuck yeah. I love this topic.
Yes, I love this. Okay, for me, strength training really started when I quit drinking 7 years ago. I mean, I dabbled in it before that, but it wasn't really like actual progressive overload strength training. It was, fucking hit. And, I used weights, right? But I didn't have a plan ever. So I think my first time having a plan was probably 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And what motivated me is I wanted to build muscle. I started learning about it more because I was becoming a coach and things like that. And it interested me and all the, positive things that happened from it. And I haven't stopped.
Yeah. And that was a really healthy outlet for you too, to deal with whatever you were dealing with in your life rather than alcohol, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Give me a focus.
Fuck yeah. I love that. Great question. My next question is, how big of a nerd are you? 1 to 10. I love that question because I'm pretty nerdy.
I love that too. Yeah.
But I'm not like a super nerd. So let's make a scale here, 1 to 10. If a 1 is like, there's not a single nerd in bone in my body, and 10 is like the nerdiest person ever, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10 for nerdiness, I'm like a solid 7. I think that's like, I'm an average nerd. I'm not super nerdy, and so here's the thing. I love Star Wars. I love Star Trek. I know, come fight me because I like both. Do I know all the details of Star Wars and Star Trek? No, but I love a good sci-fi flick. I love reading sci-fi books. I love science fiction in general, just the fantasy world and everything like that.
Yeah.
I get down on Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, everything like that. So I'm like a solid 7. Now I'm not like a diehard. I'm not going to be going to like Comic Cons and things like that. I just haven't, so
right.
I would say I'm an average nerd,
Yeah. What would be like 100% nerd?
That's a good question. What would be 100%?
Like, what does that even look like? What is considered a nerd? I mean, I haven't even thought about that.
That's a good question. Nerds were actually, I hate that we're saying nerds because that's not
right. It's so like, I don't know, name calling.
Yeah. But I get the question. I was friends with a lot of nerds and things like that in high school. That's who I connected with, because myself and my friends, we were like the outcasts. We didn't fit in with any social group. Everybody thought we were stoners when we weren't. We didn't drink or smoke weed or anything like that in high school, whereas everybody else was fucking doing that. I didn't start till I started my senior year, but I digress. What is a nerd? I don't know.
I think like mathletes or someone that is doing,
super fucking like super smart, like super analytical.
Yeah.
Good with numbers, good with math and calculus. And
I think like Steve Jobs would be a nerd, right?
I would say Steve Jobs is a nerd. He was also an asshole, but he was a nerd.
I don't know.
He was a really big asshole. If you ever watched the Jobs documentary,
I didn't know that he was an asshole.
Yeah, he was a huge asshole. But you think about it, most successful people and most people in that situation, they're assholes. They really are, because they're results oriented. They don't care about people's feelings or people in general. It's just bottom line and being successful. So. Mathletes and things like that are good examples. I think of like comic book lore and like the science fiction, like Star Wars and Star Trek, the people that are one or the other, Star Trek or Star Wars, because if you're really diehard, you can't be both. And the people that dress up and go to the movies and everything like that really get into the fiction, like Dungeons and Dragons and things like that. I would say that's like a super nerd, I guess. That's just the way I look at it, which I love nerds. I used to play Magic the Gathering. If anybody listening knows.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, you know what that is, Beth? So I used to play Magic the Gathering, MTG.
Yeah, I get that's kind of nerdy, I think.
It's pretty nerdy. Yeah. But again, I didn't get super into it, but I used to play
it.
So yeah,
nice.
I dabbled in nerdism.
A little nerdle. That's funny. See, I like these questions. This is fun. Okay.
This is a fun episode already.
It is. What are your biggest pet peeves, non-fitness related? Ooh, I could tell you one thing that's my biggest pet peeve is a fucking liar.
Oh God!
I do not like liars. Do not fucking.
If you fucking lie to me, you are cut off.
You fucking lie to me, you're done. You're fucking done. I'm the most honest person. So if you're a liar, I just can't relate to you. I don't understand why people lie. Why they have to fucking stretch the truth.
We can tell when you're fucking lying too.
Oh yeah.
Liars. Unless you're a narcissist, liars are you're not that good of a liar. I'm sorry, but you're not. I mean,
I have like liar-dar. I can fucking read a liar a mile away. It's like, oh, really?
That's our podcast. Cut the crap. We see through bullshit.
Yeah, I think
we do for a living,
right?
Yeah, I love
that. That would be my biggest pet peeve. What about you, Matt? I want you to answer that.
Yeah. Oh boy, my biggest pet peeve are just negative fucking people. I hate being around negative people. To the fact, like it's draining. It's energy. It soaks your soul.
Yeah. Vampires.
Vampires. Yes. Everybody listening, you know who I'm talking about. You just thought of somebody in your life that's negative and how being around them just makes you miserable. That person doesn't belong in your life. Okay.
Yeah.
So negative people. And I guess that's another like very small pet peeve is slow walkers and drivers. Like I was walking my dog yesterday, and not everybody goes at their own pace. I'm not judging, okay? But I was trying to get around this person for 5 minutes on my walk yesterday, and they were doing this thing where they'd go one way and I'd go with the same way to try to get around them. And I'm like, bro, like get off your fucking phone and walk. You know, like they're literally walking and texting. Just come on. Please.
That's actually a pet peeve is if we're in a fucking restaurant and you're at dinner and you're on your fucking phone, immediately like annoyed.
Yeah, for sure.
Get off your fucking phone and talk to your friends.
Yeah. And I'll be honest with you, that's with us and our businesses and everything, we fucking live on our phones. So that's something that's hard for me to disconnect and turn that off. I'm getting a lot better at it, but it's still pretty prevalent. So yeah, for sure. But I won't do that at restaurants, talking with waiters and waitresses and that's just fucking rude.
It is.
Okay. This is a good one that both of us can answer. If you had to change one thing about yourself, what would it be? And I think I know what I want to answer here. Because this is something I'm actively working on. Okay. So if I had to change it, I'm working on it. Okay. It is, I am really struggling. I'm really trying to break myself of hustle culture with our businesses. Like I grew up, I was raised in hustle culture coming from a corporate background, you know, busting your ass, whatever it takes to complete the project, complete deadlines, working weekends, traveling on fucking weekends.
Yeah.
So hustle culture, just busy work, being busy just for the sake of fucking being busy. Even if we didn't have work, we were expected to look busy, you know, it was just a control thing. So I'm struggling with breaking myself of that work harder mentality versus work smarter mentality. I've made tremendous strides the last 2 years with this, but I still struggle with it. If I'm being completely honest, I'm getting there, but that's my one habit that I'm trying to change.
Like that. There you go. For me, I think, and we talk about this all the time, and see, this is something I struggle with is trying to be fucking perfect and like getting mad at myself if I'm not. And see, I do that in different areas of my life, right? Like I've mastered knowing that I'm not going to be perfect with my nutrition and my workouts. Like that's a work in progress. But I think like Matt, like trying to be perfect with my business or my content or second guessing all the shit that I'm doing because, oh my God, is that right? Like doing things over and over and over again because it's not good enough. That's something I struggle with.
It's almost like that imposter syndrome in a way.
Yeah.
Which I think everybody can relate to, you know? That's a good one. That's a hard one to break.
It is hard.
And I think it's important that we're talking about these things too, because we're coaches, yes, but you know, we go through the same shit our clients do. We've either been through it, so we know how to handle it, how it worked for us, or we're going through it right now. And I think that transparency and just the realness that provides, I think can help people.
Yeah.
Like you're going to know when I'm struggling. I'm not only going to be my social media, my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. It's not a highlight reel for how amazing my life is. I fucking hate that. That's why I don't like influencers, because they just show you the good stuff that they want you to see.
Yeah.
They don't show you the ugly shit. They don't show you when they're struggling. They don't show you when they're having a bad day, when they hate their body that day, or when they're struggling with their mindset. They don't show you that. And they're fucking liars for that, in my opinion.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I know I've made videos of days I'm struggling, and I tell people this, I've gone in there and be like, I don't feel like making content right now. I'm really struggling.
Guilty. It's been there. Right now. Honestly, what I want to do right now, Beth, I just want to record podcasts with you all day.
That sounds fun.
I want to build out the podcast and make it even more amazing, because I fucking love this. And I just want to run my business,
Yeah.
I wish I could do both of those things without having to worry about content creation and all this other stuff right now. Because I'm not enjoying that myself personally either, which we talked about, which I found a happy medium for myself is I love writing, and I'm going to start writing more on my website, more articles, more blogs and things like that.
See that's still content creating, but you're doing it in a different way.
Yeah. It's the longer content, because I don't like
that's long form content, which is very important, which lasts forever. So you write an article, you can get the top page of Google, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, like the one I did yesterday on fixed versus growth mindset. I have another one that I'm working on for working through all or nothing thinking. I'm just really excited because I can make that content on TikTok and things like that, but I don't know how to make that content into a 1-minute video, and you can't do it justice.
Yeah,
I just don't enjoy the 1-minute videos, the 15-second videos anymore. So the long shit is where it's at. I think that's just natural progression for us as coaches.
For sure. I'm working on a alcohol article, and this is going to be like my baby.
Yeah.
It's a long time coming, but I'm excited. So I think long form content and talking about something that's important to you is something that,
Is that going to be on your website, or is that going to be featured for somebody else, or?
That'll be on my website.
Awesome. I love that.
Yeah. My second article that I've done for me, I did one before that because Jordan was like, you need to write more articles. And I'm just not, I tell myself I'm not good at it because I don't do it enough. It's something that I need to practice.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get to the next question.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it your turn, my turn?
Yeah. Someone asked where my parents are from.
Okay.
Okay. So both my parents are from Connecticut, Willimantic, Connecticut, and Hartford area. But I'm half Lithuanian and half French. And so both sides of that part of the family were both originated from like Canada and Lithuania. So like my mom's parents spoke French. They came right from Quebec. And then my mom spoke French when she was younger, but she was born in Connecticut. So, yeah.
Cool.
Simple. What about you, Matt?
My parents are from Ohio, born and raised. My family on my dad's side of the family is from Holland. So there's that. They immigrated here in the 50s or 50s or 40s. I can't remember which, but yeah. So we're Ohio based.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Next question or next message. I miss you. Is what it says. I miss you. And I thought I knew who it was. So I asked them. I thought it was Sierra. It wasn't Sierra. So I don't know who the fuck it is. I have a couple of guesses. I think it might be my buddy Jude or my buddy Dylan, both of whom I haven't seen in quite some time.
I'm like, the first thing that came to my mind was Ryan Kassem.
Captain Kassem.
Yeah. So Ryan, if you're listening, was that you?
Now I got to text each one of these people and tell them I love them and miss them.
That's so funny.
Good reminder right there, everybody. If you're listening, text your loved ones. Answer that message.
I love that.
All right, you're up.
All right. What is your favorite hobby? My favorite hobby, shit. It used to be sewing a long time ago. I do not sew anymore. But right now, I think hiking. If that's a fucking hobby, every weekend I hike. So me and Mandy are doing a different hike every weekend in some part of where we live because
we have beautiful hiking in your area.
We have access to so many different trails that I haven't even seen half the trails. So our goal before like the snow falls is every Sunday to hit a different trail in the area.
Hell yeah. I love that. And I would agree. That's my biggest hobby right now is hiking.
I love it.
Just fucking going and finding a hard trail and doing the hard trail. I mean, you guys hear us talk about hard shit all the time. I'm actively seeking out hard shit to do. I haven't been hiking since Katahdin, which obviously I was injured, but I will be hiking this weekend, actually in West Virginia, because I'm going whitewater rafting. And
we're
gonna do some hiking as well.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah. Okay. My next question. Ooh, is the Beachbody coaching program, and they put coaching in quotations, is the Beachbody coaching program a glorified pyramid scheme? The answer to that is yes, my friend. It's an MLM, which is just a legal pyramid scheme.
Shakeology.
Shakeology and Beachbody workouts. Yeah, it's just a glorified pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Their job, their goal, your coach's goal is to get you to become a coach and get you to get coaches underneath you.
Yeah.
MLM operates the same way. And then you get these highly unqualified people that have no fucking clue what they're doing, coaching people because they paid $150 into the pyramid.
Yeah.
That's it.
I got sucked into that. I got sucked into that. My sister. Yeah.
Plexus. What are some other ones? It works. I don't know if that's still around. All these other bullshit health and wellness supplements and programs, they're just MLMs taking unqualified people, making them a coach and having them recruit people.
Right. And then they come into your face and then they come into your Facebook fucking messages and
hey, hon.
I know when I was
in high school. Yeah, there's a reason for that, Karen.
Yeah.
I don't like you.
I don't want to fucking buy your fucking
You bullied
shit.
me in high school. Why the fuck do I want to buy a supplement from you 30 years later?
Right. It looks like you just became a mom. This would be the perfect opportunity for you.
Yeah, you want to lose that mom weight, hun? Like, it looks like you just had a baby. Cool. Let's get you on our product and start losing weight right away.
Yeah. Whatever.
Okay, hun, let's do it. If you're an MLM, hun, right now, I am not sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, not sorry.
You're involved in MLMs and we offended you. Good.
All right. What do you think of the precision nutrition certification? I think it's great.
Fuck yeah. Love it. Highly recommend.
Highly recommend.
I am certified with precision nutrition. Beth, you are as well, right?
I'm ISA, which actually works with precision nutrition right now. I think they're combined. So.
They are. They actually are combined for their nutrition program now. So, yep. Highly recommend because it's habit-based. And it's lifestyle based.
Yep.
So, yep. Next message, hottest sport with a little sweating emoji. So are you talking about in terms of like, oh my God, it's so like this sport is hot to watch?
Yeah.
Like,
what does that mean? Hottest
or hot temperature wise. It's really interesting question. I would probably say hottest sport, bowling. Let me tell you about those bowlers that just get it. They just do it for me. No, honestly, let's be real. It's beach volleyball, right? Beach volleyball is like the hottest sport, in my opinion. You're wearing next to nothing. You're rushing around, running around, sweating. It's just you're out in the fucking sunshine. It's a hot sport, no matter which way you look at it.
Yeah, I guess for maybe a male watching the females.
But I guess I wasn't saying it just from like a guy or a woman perspective, but I can see that. Obviously, I'd prefer to look at women playing beach volleyball than guys. So that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
I'm trying to think of what I think snowboarders are pretty fucking hot.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
like any extreme sport. Yeah.
Yeah. Flying to the death in the air and doing fucking tricks. There you go. This is fun. Okay. Food you guys hate that you could never force down, even for money.
Even for money? Oh, I don't know.
Even for money.
How much money?
I could say something that is alive.
Something that's alive.
Yeah. So, if you go to sushi, if you go to these fancy, crazy sushi restaurants and you see the fucking, like, what is it? A crawfish maybe, or I don't even know, but they're like fucking sitting there and they're still moving, or an octopus. No thanks.
That's fair.
I don't think I could eat something that was still alive and like moving.
Yeah. I mean, I've eaten a goldfish live. I swallowed it whole. My own fucking wedding reception. Our wedding reception. It was super classy. We had goldfish in the center, table center, right, with flowers and stuff, and we all got drunk and we. Well,
I mean, you must have been. Live. Oh my fucking God!
So I've done that, and I wouldn't recommend. But
no. Did you puke?
No, it just shot it right down. I mean,
oh God, I can't. I'm
so glad that phase of my life is fucking behind me.
But you did that. So what is something that you would do, wouldn't do even for money? So
I don't know.
Matt ate a fucking live fish. So
I am of the
what's gonna top that
I will try any food once. Okay, I will try any food once. I will not judge the food until I've tried it. I might say, oh my God, that sounds awful, but I'll fucking try it. So I don't know. I can't think of one.
Okay.
I live dangerously. All right. Next one. Being in the fitness world, describe the comment or concern that makes you roll your eyes. Oh God, just one?
God, I can name a million.
But the one I'm going to address, it's not fitness related, but it's one that I receive daily. Why you gotta swear? Why you gotta cuss?
Oh, yeah.
Your message is good. Your knowledge is good. Your information's good, but I can't listen because you say the F word. I don't care. Like, go find somebody else that's going to, tell you these messages without fucking swearing. I am not your guy. I am.
Who are these people to tell someone else how to fucking act about the stuff that they're creating and giving you free advice? So we're not going to get along with everyone.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to.
Not everybody's going to like you, for sure. I value authenticity and being real. So I'm going to be myself in my content. That means I'm going to tell people to fuck off. It means I'm going to use the F-bomb. It means I'm going to say shit that you don't like from time to time. And you can either accept that and come here for hopefully the content and the information I'm providing, or you can move along. Like, just save the comments about swearing because it makes you look stupid. Honestly,
it does.
It makes you like your life is so miserable that somebody swearing in a video is going to throw you off. It's going to actually impact your day. It makes somebody told me that it made them nauseous. It made you nauseous. Get real with yourself. You have bigger fucking problems.
That sounds like you'd be a really fun person to hang out with.
Yeah, I don't want to hang out with you. So let's just be real. Just keep moving.
The thing is, me and Matt have built our whole entire businesses on being ourselves. If we were not who we are authentically, we wouldn't be where we are today.
Correct.
Wholeheartedly. I tried to be that person in the beginning, creating content, and I was fucking miserable.
Yeah. And then it came through our content. We were awkward. We were very fucking awkward.
I wasn't me. I was pretending to be someone I wasn't. And that was making me struggle. And finally I was like, you know what? I listened to a Gary Vee video and he's like, you just need to be yourself because that's what's important. That's what's going to make the best content is you being you. And so once I started doing that, it was so freeing. And that's when I actually attracted, like attracts like, start attracting people that are the same as you. And that's what it's about.
You get back what you put out. So put out authenticity. You're going to get real fucking people that you're connecting with.
Right.
And what really grinds my gears about this is like, you'll reach so many more people. You'll help more people. I want to help the people that are ready for help as I have to give it. I don't want to have to change myself to help somebody. That's not what I'm about. And if you want people to change for you, you've got problems. Got problems.
And I think people get confused about like content creation and actually the people that we are as a whole. Do you think that I sit here and talk to my clients like that? You know what I mean? Like, of course, there's a few F-bombs here and there, but it's a professional. I'm not recording a video.
Yeah, when we're recording a video, you and I, we don't script this shit. We don't script our podcast. We just fucking say what comes out,
Exactly.
If we drop an F-bomb, we drop an F-bomb. We're not sitting here, we need to strategically place this F-bomb right here for added emphasis. We'll really get people going there. I think that's what people think we do. Like,
I don't even think about it.
No.
They just come out. It's part of my DNA. I worked in a bar for 20 fucking years. Imagine like, you're in a bar atmosphere. Like I grew up on the East Coast, very straightforward.
I literally grew up in a
bar. So nothing like I said before. Like I came out of my womb swearing. I'm literally known for fuck bombs since I can remember. People send me shit all the time. This would be perfect for you. It has a fuck on it. It's what it is. Anyway.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right. So let's do one more, and then we're gonna have to do an episode 2.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Do you really prefer canola oil over olive oil? I don't know why someone said, do I really prefer canola oil over olive oil? I've never even said that I prefer any oil.
It's probably because you defend canola oil. I think people get confused when they hear us defending things as if like we like this better or we prefer this. No, we're just defending against the misinformation around this stuff.
Yeah, neither olive oil or canola oil is bad. I think you guys have to listen to the science. And I'm going to throw some names out there, people you should follow that actually know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
So first, Andy Does Healthy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Food Science Babe. These people, Food Science Babe, these people study the fucking ingredients in food. You do not need to listen to someone that's going through the grocery store with absolutely no fucking education telling you that this thing causes inflammation.
They can't even define inflammation. The people,
you know what I mean?
On that inflammation note, really quickly, I don't want to sidetrack too much, but if there's one thing that causes inflammation in everybody, and it raises your blood pressure, your heart rate, it makes you inflamed. So you would think, oh my God, that sounds awful, right? Well, guess what that one thing is? Exercise. Mm-hmm. Does that mean you shouldn't exercise? No, because short-term acute responses like that does not equate to long-term health outcomes. Those things that I just mentioned, the inflammation, blood pressure, everything like that, that is how your body grows. It does those things, and then it initiates a response, and your body adapts to it and gets stronger from it.
So I'm gonna give a few other things that cause inflammation: lack of sleep, stress, smoking, alcohol. So I can keep going on. This has nothing to do with fucking food. And you guys, if you think you're inflamed, well, a lot of you don't fucking sleep. A lot of you have chronically stressed.
Not drinking water.
You're dehydrated as fuck, and also having overabundance of weight causes inflammation. Mm-hmm. So we have all this shit here that has nothing to do with food besides, maybe being obese, which that's coming from actual excess calories.
Yeah, right. Boom. And so it needs to be understood that there's no one food that causes inflammation in everybody.
Right.
Okay. That's why we talk about these things. It's stupid to say otherwise.
Yeah.
Everybody responds to food differently. So that is a great way to end this first segment for the anonymous messaging Q&A and all that good shit. So let's wrap this one up. All right. Bye, guys. Bye.
Hope you enjoyed this episode, so why not share with a friend who needs to hear it? Send us a DM on Instagram or email us at cutthecrappod@gmail.com and join our Patreon at patreon.com/cutthecrappodcast. As always, we appreciate you and thanks for being here.